Hello, YouTube and race fans alike. This is Old Guy Plays 1969, and today we're going to attempt to play F1 Manager 24. Let's go on and get over into the game itself here, and we'll start getting things set up. A little bit of background. I did play one race and tried around with the design thing in the game and that a little bit. Not too happy with my design, really. It's kind of weird looking, kind of this weird purplish color. I'd rather go with some type of dark and blue or dark and red or some different type of color, but we'll play around with that when we get into the creative team. My goal is to take one unknown female driver and one male driver. Now, I know nothing about F1 racing. I have been a fan of NASCAR, and I do understand how the nuances of that works, but I'm not trying to compare the two series at all. So, nix the negative comments. I know F1 is an entirely different beast, as well as I know it's entirely different from Indy racing as well. So, let's start this off by going into the creative team. It's going to wipe out my old one, which is fine.
A new season and a new dawn as a brand new team lines up on the grid. That means an even harder challenge to secure that coveted championship silverware, as the on-track action is turned right up to 11. We're ready for excitement ahead as the teams return to the drawing board in the battle to end Red Bull's dominance. They'll need to balance their aspirations for high performance with the risk of pushing too far and inviting catastrophic failures out on the track. With many drivers on the last year of their contracts, team principals will need to ensure that they're kept in the right mindset across the whole season, as well as managing sponsor demands and protecting their most valuable assets from the prying eyes of their rivals. As a new competitor enters the fray, anything is possible. This is Formula One.
Cool. Well, I didn't want to speak over that. But of course, we're going to have our racing team be, Old Guy Racing. Because, that's us. I may even just go with the custom here. I was going to go with this one, Newcomer. Where you get a little bit of good drivers. The car isn't 100% crap, and neither is your staff, but it's still pretty low, and you start with a $20 million budget. But I was just thinking maybe I'll go this way, and I'll put everything at zilch, because it's the best way to learn. It makes the game at its hardest it can be. And I mean, if I want to get good at it, what other better way to do it is to just jump in and try to learn as you go. Now, I've watched a lot of other YouTubers play this game, most of them all from the UK. I will try to not talk as fast as those guys do. No disrespect, but those guys seem to know their sport over there. They're more into this style of racing than the North American style of racing. So for me, this is really going to be probably a challenge. A lot of the technical nuances of some of the things and the teams, I'm not going to know anything about them. So it could be kind of interesting as we go through this and try to learn how to play. So it'd be really good too if we end up picking up some people that are deeply into this type of series, and you guys can kind of teach me as we're going along here. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, so first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to the next step, I guess, now that we have a team name. All right, so this is going to give us a $40 million budget to start. The heck with that. I don't know if 2 million would be too low. Maybe I'll just give it one little tick so that I got a little bit of money. And then as far as facilities, those will suck. The car performance will suck. All right. Now, as far as drivers go, I think these are drivers that are known. And you can randomize them down here. Just go in here. Okay, yeah, real only. Generated only, all. Okay, so that'd be better, the better way to do it, because like I said, I'm not going to pick the most expensive driver, obviously, because I'm going to have a crap team. These 8 million guys and 11 million guys, I think, might be a little too pricey. So let's see what's down the lower end of the scale. And like I said, I want one female driver and I want one male driver. Now, I guess it'll all depend on what we got to choose from here. Wow. It looks like 6 and 7 mil is the lowest of the pool that you can choose from. Well, wait now. It's got to do all age range. Okay, you can go down in ratings. 7880s. This is, yeah, 2 million. Now we're getting into the, oh, that's a name I recognize. Schumachers. Also recognize Andretti. Is also a name that would be big, I think, in this sport. Valerie Roy, 3 million. Acquired. She's not much better, but yet she wants way more money. Same with that one. There's a couple of 4 million scattered in here. Gordon Gilbert. And Albert Goldsmith, both $4 million drivers, roughly around the same skill. Now, I don't know, is there a difference between car 1 and car 2? I'm not sure. You know, is 1 being you put your top end driver in that, and 2 you put your second best in that, or is it just a, you know, a team thing where you put the best drivers in what you think is the best equipment, and you hope either of them win because you're a team, you work together. I'm gonna play it that way, I think. Okay, I'm not going with you. I'm not sure what your RC stat is. I'm gonna guess and maybe say racing conscious. I don't know. Valerie Roy in a 3 mil. Let's pick you, Valerie. And then in car 2, Vestai. Or take a known name. His RC's lower. Let's go with Vestai. I like I said, I know nothing about these people. But I think that'll make it fun. Now, I don't know if any of these guys they're probably all known guys, I guess, in motorsports. I would think 80s are good. Who's this guy? This is our what? 84 at age 51. What is this position for? Doesn't it tell you? I'm not sure. Oh, that's a technical chief. Race engineer. Race engineer. Okay, so there's 2 of those people, race engineers. So I'm guessing that's your crew chief, I guess, which would be the NASCAR equivalent. So they're the guy that makes the decisions for you. Okay. John Howard. I don't know. I think what we had there is pretty good. Pierre Hamelin and Josh Peckett. All right. A lot of unknowns in this. Okay, next step. Okay, so these are the powertrain selections. Recognize Honda and Ferrari. I'm guessing those are the 2 bigger names. This has got no red by it if you're going to drive a Ferrari. The Renaults are good for, looks like, durability. Mercedes, not so much on fuel efficiency. Gearbox engine durability. I'm not sure, but I want to either go with one of these. I think one of these probably costs a little bit more. Best finish last season was second. Sixth for these guys, even though it says they get better fuel efficiency. I love being an underdog. This is best finish sixth, but to me their stats look better, so we're going to be in a Renault. Now, your team colors. Okay, so like I said, I wanted something a little bit more red. So let's go red. Gray is not very flattering, is it? Yeah, nice teal. And then the last color. Ooh, what goes good with that? Black. All right. And then I think you want to add these to your choices, your palette down here, so that you have them. Okay. So that's my colors. And driver suit. Guess we can go with that. I guess that's pretty good. I might change that teal color. It's kind of light. Okay, apply changes in exit editor. Let's go back. Change this color here. I think we're gonna maybe darken that up a little bit more. Driver suit, edit. Now the color's going in there. As far as the car goes, that's kind of like a military paint scheme. That's kind of neat. Straight stripe. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. And a little too much going on that one. Ooh, I like this. That's pretty cool too. Oh, sure. Wow. There's a lot of cool designs. I like that one too. I guess these are ones that are locked until later. I'm going to go with that one. And then it says we can put a pattern on the tire. Man, the ones for the tires are pretty boring. Well, that's kind of neat. It kind of looks like a hurricane pattern. I like that. Looks like the checkered flag, and we're hoping to take lots of them, right? Okay. Apply. And our logo. Okay, so I think I already created one. I like this one, so I'm going to use this one. The lightning bolts. Okay. Lightning bolt logo. It's kind of purpley. Get that a little darker, maybe? I like the soundtrack in this game too. Oh, we could go. Oh, that's an ugly color. That looks like puke. Oh. Oh man, decisions. Black parts down there. I don't know. I don't want to spend all week on a paint scheme. I very well could, but I think I'm going to go with that. All right, so we got our driver's suit. We got our logo. We got our car painted. Let's go to the next step. Okay, so team name. This is old guy team. And what's his surname? Principal? Captain. Captain old guy. First time manager. Card development standard. Card. What does this do? In-depth approach to card development. Project will require to develop a card at a competitive rate. Demanding challenge. Standard. Other teams use a range of strategic approaches, making races a challenge. Recommended manager experience. So I guess we'll go with recommended settings. I don't know if that's a cop-out. Like I said, I wanted the game to be hard, but do I want it to be so hard that I never stand a chance? Maybe not. Okay, let's go with that. And I already, like I said, I played for a little bit just to familiarize myself with the screen. So I'm going to skip the tutorial. I don't need that going. I think we're good. So we got Valerie, and we have Frederick. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but anyway, so Vesti and Roy. And it looks like my female driver is 1 point a little bit better than my male. So everybody's all pissed off, and that's normal, I guess, in F1. Okay, first day. Welcome to Old Guy Racing. It's very exciting to have you on board, and we're looking forward to taking on the season under your leadership. Well, yes. And we're going to win lots. Pre-season testing and sponsor negotiation. Okay, good morning. Let me introduce you to our talented staff. So our technical chief is James Key. Head of aerodynamics is Dirk de Beer. And sporting director is Marco Perrone. And racing engineers. And welcome to the season. All right, our call is red. Let's go to the sponsor negotiation. Okay, so how much money are you giving up front? 21 mil. 2 mil. I don't think we're going with you. And 13 mil. Well, I think the choice is obvious of who we take as a sponsor. And then it says optional sponsors, so this one's mandatory. This one here says it'll help with our facility effectiveness. I like that then. And then this is a mandatory one. This is a mandatory one. So we got to have our mandatory sponsors on the car for sure. So let's confirm that. Confirm. There we go. Sponsors are now appearing. Colors don't really jive with our car very much, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm wondering now if we shouldn't change that blue to a yellow on the car. Make that stick out a little bit more. Oh. Or a cool color, I guess. Go with that. I don't know if that's stuck. There's car inbox. I know there's a place where you can go to change that. Navigation. Like I said, we're learning as we go here. So I'm guessing this Max Verstappen is the best guy in F1. Fernando Alonso. I recognize that name. Same about Lando Norris. Okay, so some of these guys must be pretty big in the racing world of F1. For even somebody like me to, you know, hear about them. I may have to go into the settings to get rid of that. And guidance. There we go. Resume. Okay, so our car is absolute trash. All right, so finding standings. Finances 28 mil. Okay, the facilities are all starting at 1. Drivers. Oh, this girl here's a free agent. She's 19 years old. Let's scout her. She might be a future prospect. Start doing that. Okay. Pit crew is training, so that's good. Team branding. Okay, here's where we can make a few more little changes to this. So we can edit. Try if we get something here that can accent that color pretty good. Go back, get that tiger pattern. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's go with that. That's probably better to put that up there. You can see the sponsor colors maybe a little bit better. Yeah, I'm thinking that'll match the sponsor colors a little bit better. Same with the helmet. Okay. All right. Sorry I ended up being, going on that. But I mean, I want our team to look good too. All right. So what's the sponsor plan? So these are mandatory activities that you have to do with the sponsor and engagements. So I believe these things here earn you extra money, extra things, and you have to reach this target number here, 2,344. So this sponsor event, his mentality goes down if he does this event. Well, buddy, it's got to be done. It's like that. That's all there is to it. Staff activity, my performance rating is going to go down. I mean, it's the worst it can be in F1 anyway. So really, guess it really doesn't matter, does it? 750. That'll probably put us over what we got to do. 2 ticks on the design center, but it affects the facility effectiveness. Simulator. Okay, we got to have a driver appearance. Got to, you know, appeal to the masses. Okay, well, we're pretty close in that number. Man, I think we're going to have to do one more. Okay, give the VIPs, I guess, a guided tour of the new facility. There. Confirm. Now, maybe somebody eventually in the comments will be able to comment and tell me, you know, really what the hell those things are for. But the only thing I do know is you want to, you know, get it as high to that number as you possibly can. Okay, so we're looking sharp, and continue on. Important inbox. So sponsorship is now confirmed. Looks like they paid $1.4 million up front. Yeah, so it looks like we're good there. Okay, so our DRS effectiveness sucks. Our acceleration and top speed sucks. Tire preservation, kind of okay. And engine cooling sucks. All right. And we got lots of simulator and development period. So this, I guess, is what makes your car better. Okay, so this will do DRS and top speed. Front wing, rear wing. Side pods. Underfloor. Suspension. Okay, looking at what we were low in, I think I might split my time. But then again, too, I could just dump all the man hours into one part at a time and just try to gradually get better that way. This will have the greatest effect, really, so. Oh, good, you can hold the button down. We'll just go all out on this part. Okay. Now, I guess another thing you want to do too is you want to take some of the weight out of this stuff. So I'm going to go down to there. And what we're going to want is medium speed and some drag. .12 kph improvement. Less sensitive to airflow. Up to low speed a little bit too. I understand that'll be gradual, but at least it's going to affect the main things that it said that we are terrible in. Now, it's going to hurt our dirty air tolerance. It's probably this airflow that's causing that. Yeah, that puts everything in the green there and gives us a little bit of improvement. Do I want to rush it? Higher cost for faster completion time. 1 million. Rushed is 1.5 million. Say we rush it. And it'll be done in 15 days. We'll have the new part. Yeah, big difference in the money there. Let's just go normal. And then we'll design another one, and I think we should design on the chassis. Well, actually, we'll have to wait, because that's right, too. I dumped everything into one thing. I put all my eggs in one basket. Well, that's okay. I don't mind that. Like I said, this is to learn. I need to learn. And then to manufacture parts over here. So it looks like I got 4 of those, 6 of those, 6 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, and 4 of those. Well, right now we're, you know, the new part isn't ready. I think we wait. Okay, let's get closer to the next racing session. One week left in our period. And it says Bahrain International Circuit, if I'm pronouncing that right, or Bahrain International Grand Prix Circuit. It's the first one up. It's our race targets. Well, I'm picking last because I got a good feeling that's where I'm ending up. And we've arrived at the track.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen, and the grid is set to grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. The change is afoot. The paddock has grown. The grid extended. Yes, that's right. 11 teams, 22 drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer. And keep an eye out for a new face this weekend.
We are a good-looking team. Look at that. Red and yellow, pink shirts because we got a lady on the team. Look at that. Recognizing our female stars. Okay, so they say it's going to be clear skies, partly cloudy and cloudy. Okay, and I believe on this screen here you don't want to change anything. You just want to go out and test because the drivers have to become familiar with the track. So, like I said, I know some.
Track is green. Track is green.
Okay, send her out first. And I think what I'll do is I'll let. I don't even know if this is the right choice, but I think what I'll do is I'll let her make one complete lap before I send my experienced guy out.
Yes, radio check loud and clear.
Oh, I like the radios in this. It's much better than the NASCAR games. At least you can hear them. Yeah, that's a pretty cool camera view. Now, my favorite camera view is probably that one. Let's do it from the driver view. Ooh, right in the helmet. That's not bad either. It's a hairpin corner if I ever seen one there. Yeah, looks like we have DRS activated. Almost got our first lap in. Tires are slowly warming up. Very low rubber on the track, so it's probably the same as NASCAR in the fact that once more cars get on the track, once more rubbers gets put down on the track, the better the grip gets. Okay, Vessi, or Vesti, Vesti. I'm still bad with names. Yep. Let's send him out, and I think. Radio's bad, I can't hear you. Oh, great. So we got problems already. We can't talk to our drivers, so that's...
Good. You can hear me, yeah?
Oh, found the right frequency.
And we focus on code braking and code top.
Perfect.
Okay, whoever is in charge of our technical, let's make note that he needs to have a speaking to. All right, so I'm going to speed this up. So I guess once you get this number up to 5, you'll get some feedback. Right now our time, we're running 5th. And Vestai is running 11th. Very low percentages in the setup and confidence in the track. Yeah, we knew we'd be running near the bottom. Just keeps progressively getting worse. Okay, also our engines are overheating. That is crazy. Alright, I thought that was something on our cars that was better than the other models.
How was the balance?
Car feels good to her. Okay. Well, that just could be her inexperience. Possibility. Okay. Let's call her in then.
How is the balance, please?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
And he ain't too unpleased with his car either. Okay, she's heading into the garage. Try to get her car set up first.
Okay, mate, so let's stop on the marks, wait for a couple of seconds and switch off.
This is cool, I gotta say. You know, so all you Formula One fans, or F1 fans, this is cool. Okay, let's reconfigure. Okay, so she said it was good, but yet we got ratings that suck on a few of these. So this is the mini game, I understand, so that we can try to improve the vehicle. All right, so that is improving some, but worsening the cornering. Okay, I don't think I really want to mess with that one. Okay. Revert, start over. I guess a couple of them a little better. It's 3 almost better. That gets 4 of them better. Awesome. That's a slight improvement there. No, I think I'll go there. I mean, I'm still off here a little bit, but that ain't too bad, I guess. So, let's do that. Let's let her continue to run on hards. Okay, and Vestai. Vestai! What are we gonna do with your car, bud? Hopefully yours isn't as bad as hers was. Speed that up a little bit. Takes a bit to get configured, doesn't it? Okay, send out. Wasn't he scheduled to come in? There we go, configure. Wow. It's almost the same story with him. I got 3 of them that are bad. Although he didn't complain much. Gotta kind of first see how far off the sliders are going to be here. I think that is going to give me an overall improvement everywhere. Okay, and we'll keep him on hards as well. Okay, so she's out for another 5 laps, and then once he's ready, we'll send him out. We got, what, a half an hour left of practice? I'm really hoping I can get the cars dialed in as close as I can in practice 1. Then the rest of the time it'll just be having the drivers acclimate to the track. The more practice laps you can get, the better. Now I'm wondering, in F1, you know, I can understand the first time you've been to a track, but I mean, like the second season that you do it, where the drivers already have a little bit of knowledge of the track because they've raced it before. I'm curious of that. So far, I gotta say, this is a pretty cool game. I'm glad I picked it up.
Okay, any comments on balance?
Car feels great, cheers. So I think I did improve her setup.
Copy that.
Okay, we'll just keep running laps then. We're gonna finish last in this anyway, I just know it, so. Let's have a look at her configuration. Great. Yeah, I'm not changing a freaking thing about that. Just keep running the crap out of them hard tires.
Forward the car. Yeah, copy that.
Nice. Looks like we fixed Festi's car as well, so. And I'm sorry, bud, if you ever tune in, you're probably too busy as a race car driver ever see anybody's video, but if I'm pronouncing or butchering his name wrong, my apologies. I am happy, though, you're a part of Old Guy Racing, and you're going to kick some serious rear. Race team is only going to get better. Okay. Let's just get in as many freaking laps as we can get in here until this practice session is over in 6 minutes. Then we'll move on to practice 2. I think in NASCAR, you only get 1 practice session, or maybe you don't even get a practice session now, I think, with the way the rules are. But it's kind of cool that at least in this series you get a couple of times to practice. And I do like the fact that in this series too, all the cars are on the track, so you get an idea how you're going to be in the draft as well.
That is the checkered flag.
Okay, it's ending. Well, you know what? He isn't doing too bad. His time is running him in 20th, so he may not finish completely last, but it all depends on how rough he is on his tires come race time. So that's what I noticed when I did a practice of this game, because they seem to do all of their practice sessions on hard tires, and then when you actually do the race you go to softs because they got more grip. But if the driver is hard on his car, he'll burn through those quickly. But this does give me an area already that we're going to have to work on. Even though we're only building 1 new part, I think we need to do something that will improve our engine durability. Because I can't even run it at a balanced rate, it gets too hot. And as I understand, temps are a bad thing in F1. The higher your temps, the faster your parts wear out. So we don't have a lot of money to be throwing around at the beginning, so we can't be replacing parts. We got to get as many races in on those parts as we can.
And more box now.
Box, box, box. That's kind of cool too. They don't say pit, pit, pit. Oh, it's the box. Okay. Well, he's still not happy with his setup, although he told me it was great. He still may have to, in session 2, tweak with his. I'm not going to mess with her car any further. Okay. Okay. So we still got 2 for him. That's bad. Now we can get some improvement if we go that way. I'm still gonna have bad on straights, even if I've improved it that way. Okay, well, we are going to run that plan for 15 laps. And okay, so in practice 2, we're gonna be on another different set of tires. So guess we'll be running the mediums on this one. Run practice 2, shall we?
And green light.
Yeah, out you go. Yeah, we're gonna be starting this session on mediums. Okay, so we got 1 around the track. Pardon me, excuse me. Got a little bit of a frog, I think, in my throat here. We are still running like crap. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting to do well the first race. I didn't in my practice either. It wasn't until I got to the second race and I ran a few laps in that I started to get a little better. And I was like, oh, okay, I think I understand, you know, the tweaking of the car thing. And it's like, well, I don't want to go any further because I don't want to get, you know, any better. I kind of want this to be a learning experience and, you know, record it for content as well. So. Okay, so she's still running 20th, and he is doing even a little better. He's running 19th now with his times.
Everything else okay with the car?
No, feels pretty good.
Okay, copy that.
Okay. Yep, she's coming in. I'll double check her car just to make sure, you know, because the medium tires may have an effect on the actual setup. No, she's still quite happy with it. So continue to run the mediums down. Okay. Ah, there we go. Now we've done something good here. The braking stability is optimal and everything else is good. I don't think I'm going to mess with his setup any further. I think I'm just going to let him go ahead and get laps now. Like I said, I don't expect us to win. I mean, if we get lucky, hopefully there'll be a big crash in front of us and we'll get a few places from somebody else's bad day. We are running better than this guy, though. Yeah. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the regular speed. And let's get behind the wheel there. I just want to see where each driver is on the track. Well, she doesn't look like she's really close to anybody. Let's check the other driver. Just wondering if you can see anybody. I don't even see another car in the distance. Okay, I'll just, like I said, this is for testing purposes.
And we can push on
So
tires.
go ahead. Activate the whole kit and caboodle, bud. Let's see how well you can do if you want to overtake. Give him a lap, pushing it. We'll just see how the car handles. Let's see if we can catch this guy, because he's the guy that was lacking us in time. And now he's ahead of us. Yeah, we are gaining on him. But is it going to take us a whole lap to catch him, or is it going to take 2? I mean, every lap that you're pushing it on your tires, you're really burning them up. Well, tell me in practice what tires you got. Buddy in front of me is running hard, so. We seem to be the only ones that are like burning up everything. Okay.
And try to cool down the tires while you can. There is slightly coming up.
Let's get the battery charged up.
We do need a little bit of lift off for the fuel.
But it doesn't look like, you know, for him, even with pushing, that it's causing any performance boost in the car whatsoever. So I think we just need to, during the race, protect our gear. Although, she's running balanced and she seems to be okay. Let's just see how he'll do if I leave his car at normal.
No more lift off required.
All right, let's try that. Let's go back to fast speed. Get as many laps in as you can.
Battery high.
Yeah, perfect.
Charge up.
Yeah, copy that.
15 minutes left of the session. Let's call her in early. Same with him. Now switch their tires around again and just let them go. Okay, figure. Now, during the race, are we going to use this other set of mediums? Probably. It's probably going to be a medium soft, so I'm going to put her on softs. Send her out. We'll put him on softs as well and send him out. We'll just leave them on normal and just see how they do. I don't know if their times will improve any on that or not. We'll see. This should give me an idea what we got. If we got anything for these guys on race day. We probably won't. We're going to be back just sniffing the exhaust fumes. Although Vasai's a pretty good driver. He's running.
Okay, we take the flag.
He's running 19th with his times, so that's not bad. And we're on pace with everybody else as far as tire wear. So not a bad practice session, really. Now, I don't know what was causing the overheat issue in the first session. Maybe it was the weather. But the engines were getting hot in the first session. They weren't in the second one. Okay, speed up and get this session completed. Yeah, we're running 20th with Valerie, and Vasai is Vesti. I don't know. Maybe I should look up his name, Google it, and see how they pronounce it. So I stop butchering it. But yeah, we're not last. And they got, pretty good satisfaction with their cars. They both seem to be on par with the knowledge of the car. And they're doing good with the track simulation. 68%, so it's not bad. So what are we into now? Is this qualifying? Nope. Practice 3. Nice. So on this one... Okay, so it's automatically giving me a set of mediums, and a brand new set is locked for the race. So, return to Pirelli. Okay, so they give you tires to practice just like they do in NASCAR. All right, so there's a certain amount of compounds you get to have. All right. I didn't find we ran very good on those mediums, so. But, like I said, right now it's just getting track acclimation, so let's just go ahead and do it. We kind of already know what we got, and we know that we run the best on the softs, so I'm probably going to go with the strategy where I keep softs on the car. Or maybe just hang back and run the mediums at first, and then when after the first pit window go softs, I don't know. Like I said, I know nothing. So I'm going to get them both out on the track as soon as I can get them out here. Like I said, I want them to get acclimated to this. That is such a cool view.
And we work on front tires.
Copy that.
All right. And like I say, once we get to the 15 laps in this session, I'm going to go back to those used softs and we'll burn those up. I don't want to touch the race tires if I can. 70% for both of them is pretty good right now. Considering as many laps as we've run now, I mean, you know, Wa is running 10th, 11th. I know some people would pronounce it Roy, but I'm going to consider she's French-Canadian. I'm going to call her Wa. Maybe she's not. Maybe it is Roy. But, like I said, she's a made-up character. I can do what I like with her. The other fella, well, I just hope he gets used to dealing with somebody that's bad with names. Hey, listen, I'm the one that signs your paycheck, so I should be able to call you whatever I like. Yep, we're dropping right down where we belong. Okay. Wa is coming to the garage. Yeah, let's get her configured. Yeah. Oh, those have been returned. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we can use a set of those. So go ahead. Go out and burn up a set of softs. Because I know we're running right at the bottom, but I just want to see, like, in the second half of this practice session, running on soft tires, if we do a little better. '17th, 18th. That's pretty good for a couple of cars that got no get up and go to them at all. Okay, and this part of the session should be coming to a close here soon. How's our tires doing? 60%. I guess 25% on tire wear. It's bad. We'll just head into the garage. Probably throw those mediums back on now. Configure. Yep. Just burn up what's left. Like I said, now it's just a matter of letting them get accustomed to the track. They're both now 100% confident that they have the track down. And like I said, I want to save the tires because I'm new, and if I got to do 2 pit changes when everybody else does 1, you know, I want to make sure I got the tires in there to do it.
The checkered flag.
And that's it. Session over. Wow. I'm very happy with the way both of those cars turned out. Wow. They're starting with much better confidence too, so it's good.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Remember, we lose the slowest 5 drivers at the end of Q1, another 5 at the end of Q2, and Q3 will set the top 10 positions.
Given what we've seen
so
of late,
there's also
what do
3
you think of Kevin
qualifying runs
Magnussen
too
there,
instead
Karun?
of just
It's
1.
interesting because they weren't that fast in practice. I'm not sure if this was a lack of pace or just the team trying different things, but I imagine we'll see their true performance soon enough.
You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts.
Okay. So this in itself too is kind of a race as well. Okay, and they automatically put soft compounds on.
and green light.
Okay, like I said, we already got 100% track acclimation. We're good. I don't think we need to rush out to do qualifying right away. I think we just let everybody else go first. And then when the time runs down, then we'll send them out. Like I said, I'm trying to save tires. So I'm going to send these two out when we're getting slowly down in time. Like I said, I know we're going to finish last. I know where we're at, so there's no point in going out there and risking getting the cars all banged up. Okay, get out there and run your laps. Oh, they're telling me that's P16
Okay, so it's currently P18.
and P18, so we're getting eliminated right away. Like I said, we knew we were going to start at the back anyway. So why go out there and damage your equipment, right? Yeah, we're right at the bottom. P21, P20.
So it's going to be normal in-lap procedures.
Normal in-lap procedures. Not sure what that means. Said I'm not really familiar with everything when it comes to Formula One. I'll give them this. Their game's fun. God's honest truth is I haven't played a NASCAR game that's been good.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
Bahrain International Circuit was Formula One's first venue in the Middle East and is still a calendar favourite. Dusty and challenging, this desert track is a
Wonder where that
real
is in
test
the
of
Middle East.
endurance for teams and for drivers. It's race day and final preparations
Man, what a
are
good-looking
underway.
crew we got, huh? Okay. Continue. All right, so the strategy they're telling us is 2 stops, medium and medium, or 2 softs and a medium. But, you know, having a look at this radius up here, if it's way above the line, it says we're way good on tire wear, that we're going to, you know, this race is only 57 laps. We're going to finish with a lot of tire left, according to that. Do we go to the next screen first before we can fiddle with this? Okay. We're definitely saying 2 stops no matter what. So do I put him on medium soft? Or do we go with the recommended soft medium? And the pit window for him is 16 to 22 laps. It doesn't change with anything. Or I could go soft, medium, soft. I don't think I like that strategy. He was doing better, so I'm saying go conservative and then go hard at the end, you know, and maybe he'll get a few better places, maybe. And then for her, I think we'll just keep her on the recommended strategy. So what did it say that her pit time was? Yeah, so they're saying he should pit around lap 16 to 22, and that she should pit on lap 20 to 26. Okay. All right. Start the race.
You're witnessing a new chapter in Formula One.
That
as
I
11
am.
teams line up on the grid.
11 teams. We're team 11, and we suck.
A lot of people will be keen to see just how Zhou Guanyu will fare today.
While I imagine many are looking at the other end of the grid, I'm keen to see what they can achieve from P19.
Lime green.
This should certainly be a good one, folks.
And they're on pole 19, so they'll be
This is
close
it.
to us, those
22
guys.
cars on the grid. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, so conserve up, because we're going to want you to do this at the end.
Okay, so let's look after these tyres.
Just stay out of trouble. That's all I'm looking for. You son of a... Did you see that? It bumped us already. Better not have caused any damage.
Come on.
I think we'll run a couple of laps in this view. I just want to see if we're going to keep pace. So far, so good. I know, like I said, we're going to be at the back, but we're just trying to save our equipment. Like I said, his strategy is going to go full out at the end. Same with hers, I guess. But if we can serve, we can, you know, push later on. Okay, so this will complete lap 1. Let's get behind the wheel and see how these guys are going to do in lap number 2. Hey, let's...
DRS available.
I mean, it may look like we're really far back, but after a corner, I mean, we're right there.
0.9. Gap 9.4.
Now, actually, we are starting to drop now. How close is Bestie to us? Okay, he's right behind us. So our cars are doing the same. They're keeping pace. And like I said, I'm going to do this one full lap. And then once we get one full lap in, after the lap of the race start, we'll put them on regular. We'll just see how the cars do. I mean, if you're going to play around with anything, do it at the beginning of the race is my motto. You see,
Okay, head on. We keep focusing.
we're good. We're saving on tires this way, too. We're not too far off the pace. I mean, as long as we can see the other cars, we're still on the lead lap. And the rest of them are starting to burn their stuff up already, especially Hamilton. Oh, and this guy here too, 81%. He's really burning the crap out of his stuff to stay in second. Yeah, I gotta remember too when it comes to these guys to put their commands in early, because if you don't,
Okay,
by
to
the
pick up
time
the pace.
it gets communicated to them, they could be miles down the track. Okay, so now that the cars are up temp, yep, and I kind of predicted that he would be the one that would pull ahead. He had the better times over the two of them anyway, so we'll stay with him. Ooh, buddy, you're driving her off the track. Just because I told you not to be conservative, I'm not telling you to drive like a nut. She seems to be keeping pretty good pace with. Oh, he went off the track again. Maybe he's just not comfortable on them medium tires. But if our tire wear stays better than everybody else, then that's a good thing. Norris with the fastest lap. Right now, according to that tire telemetry, that we've saved a little bit on our tires. Yeah, she's really starting to drop back now. That's okay. It's the Sty that I'm more interested in here. Having a chance of finishing better than her. And like I said, I can still see the other cars, so I'm not worrying yet. And it's only lap 4. Alright, so let's go to the sped up view. I think my Alexa device is over there talking. Alexa, stop. I don't know why it's talking. I never asked it for anything. Sorry about that, folks.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Okay. So it's a yellow. Let's go see what happened. Ooh, he spun her right around.
I lost the car in 10.
You lost the car yet? You completely lost the car. And this is the Alpine team? Oh wait, no, I think they call it Alpine. I refer to it as Alpine. I don't know. Is there symbol a mountain? Then it would be Alpine. But maybe it is Alpine. Maybe they make hammers or something. I don't know. Okay, he's keeping pace. He's starting to make up time on this guy in front of him. Tire wear's better too. So, in actuality, I have 10% better tire than the guy in front of me. Lap 8. I got to keep this pace for at least 2 more laps. I don't want to tell him to push any and start burning up what he's got too far outside of his pit window. You never know, he might be able to catch him too before I ever give him that command. Like, you know, in practice we were running 17th, so 18th. I think he's getting into the groove now. Now that I told him he could go ahead and run the regular temps. Well, he almost caught him on that corner. Oh, I feel like we're getting closer. How far away is the wall? I don't know, she's still there, she's keeping pace. And her tire wear is on pace with the guy that's in front of the Sty. Yeah, because if he's going to quit at lap 20, I want to get at least to lap 10 before I push them tires, and then I want to see what a couple laps pushing is going to do to the tire wear. Yeah, she did catch him. She's starting to run better lap times. But I'm going to make him push in a minute. Oh, she went past him. But her pit window is lap 16 to 22, so she's got to go in sooner than him. Yeah, let's speed up again, see if we can get a couple more laps in there. Lap 10, lap 11, let's go drop it back down. Okay, Bubs.
Keep looking after your tires. Keep looking after your tires. You did a very good job.
Go ahead, and I'm not going to touch your DRS. I'm just going to let you control that.
And we have margin to push a little bit more on the tires.
Yep, go for it, bud. Okay, now we're going to probably get past her. Yeah, he's making the move to pass her now already. Don't block your teammate. Oh man, he's catching this OCO guy real quick. Just give me his name if I click on him. Not really, no. Tires are warming up, but not too bad. But man, just almost one lap, and he's already chewed up that additional 10% that he had already. Just to get a position, crazy. I'll let him keep going though, till that 5%'s gone.
P20. Ahead of us is Sargent.
Not gonna watch that replay. I don't think that was anything spectacular. One pass at the back of the race.
Update on tires, please.
Tires are good. Okay, let's see. How close is she to him? Okay, now, with her... Uh-oh. Looks like Buddy's getting past Desai again. Not really an opportunity for her on this, I don't think, to do any passing. Although her tire wear is good.
You're doing a good job. In front, Zoo.
She's got better tire wear than everybody else. I'm going to start making her push in a minute too. So far, so good. Desai is keeping that other guy behind him. So this will make lap 14, and then she's supposed to lap or pit lap 16. So I can just go hard for 2 laps and then tires and just burn the crap out of them because They'll be coming off anyway. Here's the start finish line right here. Yeah, I don't know where the start finish line is. Maybe it's right back here.
Head down, no problem.
He overtook us. He's got worse tires. Let me check his car. Doesn't look like he's got anything going on with it. Okay, for some reason now she's chewing up her tires and I haven't told her to push. Yeah, I'm going to tell him to engage DRS. I just want to see if that's going to make a difference.
Overtake available.
Geez, he dropped back another position. Yep. Tires are starting to get warm.
Okay,
Alright. Gonna have to
maximum focus on cooling down
drop
those
back
tires.
and put your DRS back because it's not making any difference for you. Now for you. Your tires are coming off next turn. Let's see if you can catch this guy in front of you. And go ahead and engage your DRS.
Overtake button available if needed.
See, he runs better by not telling him to push. That is funny. I don't think she's going to catch him at all. She's coming up to another DRS zone, so maybe here.
He has DRS.
Maybe if we're lucky. No?
He was updated about tyres.
Tires are good, but starting too big today. Well, she's getting close to her window anyway. Get your DRS back to normal. Leave your tires on a
Good job.
go full attack.
You're on Joe's tail at the moment.
Go ahead, chew it the hell up. It's the last lap on it anyway.
Let's push.
You can save him. That's weird though. Like, he's really falling behind. Okay, so she's now on the lap where she's got a pit. pit options. Okay, so with her, she was going to go to another soft compound.
Box this lap. Box.
And I don't know where pit lane is.
Broken Barris.
Is it up here or is it up that? Okay, and then with him, I'm going to tell him to go ahead and attack.
And you can push on tires. We're good on tires.
He's got a few more laps. He doesn't need to pit until lap 20.
Should be clear pit exit.
Yeah, not bad. We're still on the lead lap, so I got nothing to complain about. Okay, now with you here, the light on them tires. Conserve
Let's
them.
make sure we look after these.
You're at the end anyway. Just conserve them until everybody else pits, and then when they all start going in, I'll put you up on regular. It's interesting though. Let's get him a little closer to his pit window. Currently running in 19th. No, geez, he's moved all the way up to 17th now.
We will be ready.
Yeah, let's flip over to him because he's running in 17th now. So. Well, I think I can push it another lap for him. Just go all out, bud.
Keep
Burn
pushing.
them up. Burn them up.
Okay, so it's currently P18.
Now we want
Let's
you
go
to
ahead in
pit,
Albon.
and you're going to soft compounds.
Box.
Alright, copy that. Okay, to the pit.
Okay, let's hope we have a good pit stop. Nice, good pit stop. Only 3 seconds. That's quick. Okay, and it automatically put him back on standard run, so that's good. Now where's she at on the track? She's currently running 20th. She can see the guy ahead of her. And these guys here haven't hit it yet. The rest of them have though. These two guys haven't hit it. Yeah, conserve, and yet she's she's keeping in line with everybody else as far as tire wear. Yeah, she's definitely a little bit more harder on her tires than the other guy is.
Everything was good with management. Just keep it up.
Yeah, I really don't know if any of that was a help. Yeah, I think there's one more pit window too, so.
There's a yellow flag now.
Yeah, they're starting to outrun all of them on tire wear. Well, on most of them. Yeah, he was doing good with his tire wear. Okay, so there is one guy there that did pit. Yep.
We're happy with tires.
Yeah, so it's looking like lap 40, 44, somewhere around there. And for her, it's lap, wow, it's only like lap 32. Oh, it would have to be beyond that. Lap 40's there. We're into lap 34 now. So.
Okay, push. Let's go.
So she can go regular now. Tell him to go ahead
Too
too.
good to push.
Yeah, because she's in her pit window. Kind of pushing it one more lap with her. Okay, love, go to the mediums.
Box this lap. Box this lap.
I mean, he's fine. We'll just leave him where he's at. Speed him up. Okay, people are starting to pit now. Those tires are starting to get warm, so we'll
Update on tires when you can, please.
scale it back.
And try to cool down the tires while you can. Here it's slightly coming up.
You know what? Actually, he can just go ahead. Go full on.
And we open the gap if we can. You're doing a good job.
Go full on because he can go to lap 40 before I
You've got
have to
everything.
pit him.
You've got everything. Press on hold available.
Yeah, sorry.
So he's on lap 40. Not crazy, but I'm going to push another couple of laps.
Un petit peu d'arrière en batterie.
Yeah,
Oh.
copy.
Gotta go back to harvesting.
Ok, charge on.
Yeah,
Okay.
copy.
Ok, maximum focus on cooling down those rear tires.
Okay, time to come. New set.
Box, 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 box.
How did you miss the pit box, you dummy? Guess you got the command a little too late.
Reminder a little bit of lift off where you can.
Copy that.
Charge on, charge on.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, she's fine. I'll just leave her where she's at. I hope he doesn't spin out. He's getting close to that 25%. There it goes. He's down into pit row. Yeah, she's way behind in tire wear. She's hard on her tires. Well, not really, I guess. 85, it's around where the pack is, but where the car's crappy, she's not going to get any better. At least I did all right managing the tires, at least.
Focus on reaction time and no full throttle before pit exit. Laps to go.
Get
Charge
the
on.
battery charged up. So let's speed this up. 15 to go. Once his DRS gets up to normal, I'll put it on, there we go, neutral. I'll go ahead and start using it. Ten to go. I think with 5 to go, I'm just going to tell him to go full on. Pretty much it there. Attack, push, go. Let's get into his car here. Wow. He heated up his tires badly.
Copy.
Update on tires when you can.
They're really pushing it with these cars that are kind of crap. I'm not really doing anything whatsoever. I can tell her to push because she's got extra fuel on, but
From our side at the moment. Let's push, come on.
yeah, he's just driving all over the freaking place. She's catching him. Go back to regular, I guess.
Lift off for the fuel.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not like I can make up a place anywhere here at all, so I'll just let them run out.
Copy.
Let it run out. Because my tweaking isn't going to do anything else. I don't know if any of my tweaking really helped or hindered me. And her pushing now is getting her back on par with everybody else, but looks like there's only 3 laps to go. So go ahead, burn her up.
Stop the lift off, please.
Copy.
Can press overtake where possible to discharge the battery a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm just going to jump us up into more places.
Battery is on the low side.
Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
2 race laps.
Copy that.
On a lap.
That's Leclerc! Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Yeah, well, we finished at the bottom like we figured we would. It's weird though, like when you're watching people pit and you're seeing yourself jump up. I mean, I had a couple of moments there during that race where I thought I was doing pretty good.
Very good job.
Maybe I should have just been more patient and just once I had it set and I was passing cars, just left it instead of, you know, fiddling with it. Yeah, let's let this one
Okay, we take the
conclude.
flag.
The race is over.
Well, I'm happy about one thing. I didn't get lapped, and I stayed on the lead lap for the entire race, which is good, even though I didn't finish in the top 10 at all or anything, so. No use crying about it, right? We kind of knew that at the beginning we were going to come in last.
The drivers make their way back to the pit lane, and there we've got Daniel Ricciardo.
Just out of the points today with a P12 finish in the end.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
So those are the
Their
Ferrari
first
guys
win
on
of
the
season,
podium.
And the team looking on will be very proud, I'm sure.
And a cup for you.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the
Ooh.
Bahrain Grand Prix.
Wait. Don't be... Supposed to drink that, not spray it all over the place. I wonder if they use the cheapest wine they can find for that,
Well,
knowing
Karun,
it's going to go all
how do you
over the
think they'll be
place.
feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Well, I think that we had consistency to start off and stay on the lead lap.
That is about that for this
Impressive.
weekend's action here in Bahrain.
In the next round, we head to the shores of the Red Sea as Formula One returns to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Saudi Arabia is next. And no points for us. Not yet, anyway. But in the blue, I mean, that's, you know, considering where we started, where we ended, his time got a little worse. Same with hers, dropped off at the end, but, you know, still happy. Compared to the rest of the grid, yeah. It's like 20 tenths or 10 tenths of a second. Oh no, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 20ths of a second. Okay, but we met our target on one of them. And there you have it. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to my episode 1 of Formula One. And if you haven't already, click the like and the subscribe button at the bottom. And we'll see everybody when we come back to this one for episode 2 and see if maybe we can compete a little bit better in our next race. This is Old Guy Plays 1969 signing off until next time. Bye-bye.